Untitled Dollies. Magandang gabi. Ayan, today is December 28. Ayan, so we don't have really content today. Pero we will share with you kung ano yung ginawa namin the other day. And with the kids. Ayan, and it is something na very different from Filipino culture. Actually, nung pagpunta ko dito, isa to dun sa mga kultura ng Dutch or ni Martin na nakagisnan ko na dito. So, interviewin natin si Amo, ha? Ready?
Yes. You have to throw the dices and you just move around the board. And you have to ask questions depending on the color. And the questions will be shown there. Answer questions, yeah. You have to get the rings. And you have to get all the rings, so all the colors. And you get in by getting here and in there. So if you go here and you throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you're in. You answer the green question. You stay in there until you have the question right. So you don't have to throw again, but you just keep on waiting for your turn when you have the question right. You need to get all 6, and then it's, I guess, done.
Okay.
And this means free throw, and this means question of color of your choice.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Now let's do it.
In Tagalog?
Mabuti. Yeah?
Mabuti ka din.
That's a rainbow color. Mag je zelf kiezen. Je kan hierin en hieruit, sorry. So, en dan, you can go any way you want. Ja?
Oké, maar kijk, als je hier staat, als je staat kun je 1, 2, 3, 4, dat is toch ook goed? Of moet je hier
1, 2, 3, 4, ja, echt een throw 5. Okay. Ja? Alright.
Okay, now, boom.
Tap to start. Select the icon next to
Ja,
Okay.
are all joining devices.
These are all connected must. No. Yeah, but you don't need, seriously, because then you can also read the questions.
Oh.
Are all joining devices connected? Yes. Alright. Maarten Dol, roll the dice.
Now.
Ja, sorry. 3.
3.
1, 2, 3. Blauw. Back to school. That's, I don't know. What charts are used to compare the development of babies?
Ik word meisje. Pap, doe maar meisje.
I don't really know.
Pap, doe maar meisje.
Bar chart? I don't know. Percentile, tama.
Maar als je een vraag goed hebt, mag je dan nog...
Tap to continue. Melly!
Okay.
Ja, rustig, no shouting. Oei.
Ja, maar als je het goed hebt, mag
Nou,
je
doe maar kuya, Olivia. Doe maar kuya.
5.
5.
Oh, ik denk dat dit zo'n spel is dat beter gaat met alles.
Starting here?
1.
2, 3, 4, 5.
Groen. Quick thinking.
Put na quick thinking. The letter Q is the plank. Putang ina. 18th.
Wrong.
Ba't yung 17 pala yun?
Jippie.
Dat staat er ook. Ik ga deze kant op.
Ja, dat mag. Nee. 1, 2, 3.
Ik weet ik veel.
Paars.
Nee, ik mag... Oh ja.
Sound and music. Hij heeft niet een ander, hè?
Nee, ik wil hardop zeggen.
Oh, dat ken ik.
Ja, zeg op.
Ja, dat kan je toch lezen?
I've been on the law.
Is the opening line of what song written by Logic to help raise mental health awareness?
Hoe ken je dat?
Nee.
Nee?
Nee, ik
Is C. Nee,
One eternity later.
Kuya Yippie's winning moment.
Gewoon...
Nou, Jippie, ook jij kan nu winnen.
Doe maar. Oké, dus sowieso de 30 seconds. Nee, wacht nou.
What? What is deze?
Heb je 30 seconden nodig?
B.
Yola. YOLO.
Een wind.
Doe next.
Maar!
Doe next.
Hoe kan ik niks doen?
Klik gewoon. Continue. Dan.
De final round?
Oh, there is a final round.
Celtic Queen. Huh?
Answer 3
Ja, je moet
questions.
zien. Who died 3 days before? Oh ja. Dat weet ik niet.
Gokken. Ah, je moet 3 vragen dan nog beantwoorden. Oké.
Ja.
Oké.
So you did not win
Je
yet.
dit nog niet goed. Jij hebt ook ringen, toch?
Holy
Marcel?
moly.
Nee, Shani moet nu...
Ringpaars, hè?
En hij moet
Kuya
50.
Shani's winning moment. Let's see.
Nee, he also then still has to do the 3...
Yeah, but at least...
50-50. Altijd zo.
Now, sir. So you also have 3 questions.
Zie je het zelf of moet ik drukken, Russell?
Nee, ik ga gewoon met drukken.
Oké, next.
Roshan, you have to do it. Druk yourself.
Which? Nee. What is dat?
Monkey Gang.
Troep, zou ik zeggen.
En jullie kunnen ook nog tenminste.
Ik kan niet.
volgens mij.
That means, honey, we can still win.
Ja, wie
No.
is de win?
No, we zijn niet fijn waar ik denk.
One eternity later.
Ja, Judeland klinkt Deens of Zweeds. Which of these? Dan was het ik de eerste preference.
Ja, dat is ook wel goed.
Nou zeg, nog 1 en dan?
Seriously?
Ja.
Ja, but you have to know that in English. I would not know
Now,
that in English.
Yippee won?
Yes.
Yay! You're Oh, echt?
Ik heb meer vragen goed.
Maar how is that possible?
Ja, maar dat is een proces.
Ik heb meer punten. Ik heb meer vragen goed.
Oh, echt?
Ja.
So you won! Ganun pala yun, honey. Sorry. Okay, Amo. Now, vertel maar. What is that?
Nothing, I just scratched my nose.
Did you use your middle finger?
Nee, I choose this one. Check it later on the video.
Okay, now, number 1. What did we do the other day with the kids? Explain.
First of all, you said we have nothing to celebrate. That's of course not true, eh? In the Netherlands we have first Christmas Day, second Christmas Day, third Christmas
Tanga,
Day,
I did not
fourth
say.
Christmas
I
Day.
did not say we don't have not.
You said something. We don't have anything special to celebrate today.
We don't have any content.
Oh, okay.
Boo boo.
But we're a very religious country, so we celebrate first Christmas Day, second Christmas Day, third Christmas Day, fourth Christmas Day.
Okay, fine.
Finally tomorrow done.
Okay, done.
Yeah.
Now, back to the content naman eh.
Oh, back to the content.
Yeah,
okay.
what did we do the other day? with the
basically,
kids.
we did not do anything, but I think that you want me to say that we played an interactive board game.
Yes.
Outsmarted, outdated, or something like Outsmarted, I guess.
Okay, that's the name of the
I
game.
think that's the name of the game. Yeah.
Okay, and who won?
Well, to my logic, Yip won because he was the first out, but according to the system, Roshan won probably because he had the most questions, right?
And the third place?
The third place was we tied on the first.
Nay,
and the,
nay,
and the,
nay.
and the third
It
place.
was only me.
Yeah, I was
on the
last.
third
actually. I was
place.
last actually. Yeah, I was last.
And who is the oldest?
Me,
Who is the smartest?
me,
And who lost?
me.
Sorry, you're not that smart, Tanga.
No, I am smart, but I had to set up the game as well, because it's an interactive thing. So you have to register on a website, and the website gives you the questions, and you have to fill out the names of the people participating and their age, and you then have to qualify them. So you qualified, of course, because you're also reasonably old as an adult. I'm also an adult, and the two kids, I had to classify them as teens. So their questions were somewhat easier for them, but what I said, I was last. But to my defense, I've worked a lot abroad, of course, and my English is reasonably okay, but I never had English during college or high school. How do you say that?
12 o'clock
like
midnight.
middelbaar onderwijs.
1 hour
Because
later.
you now see when there are questions, because both Yip and Roshan did TTO, which is bilingual onderwijs, bilingual.
Yeah, bilingual.
School. That certain questions for them are very easy to answer in English. While I'm like, I understand the question, but I have no clue what the 4 answers are because I don't know those terms in English.
Haba mag-explain.
Okay. But
That is too long to explain why you lost.
I lost. Yeah.
Oh, no, just accept the fact that you lost.
I accept the fact
Just
I lost.
go.
Yeah.
I see the difference between Filipino and Dutch culture because here when I came, that's the time that I play board game. Is it really a cultural thing in the Netherlands?
Let me reverse the question. How many times did you play a board game? You said when you came to the Netherlands, you like you play board games.
Boy, I played more
every
than
day.
I played more than 3 times already.
Yeah, and you're here 6 years. So, I don't know. I'm not necessarily saying it's a cultural thing. I think you have to live in a wealthy country or a rich country in order to spend your money on board games. Well, we have that luxury, but it's not a cultural thing. It's something you like, and I like to play board games. Yip is also a fan of board games. You see that Roshan is a little bit less in board games, and you're somewhat less in board games. But to give you an example, because you made a picture, I think, of all the board games, or they will be shown, with you giving me a very weird face. Am I not saying the right things?
Yeah, but why the connotation of you have to live in a wealthy
because
country?
You explained me also, and I don't mean that in a rude way, but that you don't see board games in a gift shop or in how do you say that in a play shop for kids in the Philippines. You focus on other things.
Yeah, but we also have Scrabble, we have chess, we have snakes and ladders, those things.
Right.
Maybe because I'm the only one who's not aware of that. But I don't know with other Filipinos, but for me, because I did not grow up with that, so that doesn't mean that it's only for wealthy people. Come on.
Nee, I did not say
Don't
wealthy.
be so rude.
I did not say wealthy people. I said wealthy country.
A wealthy country, come on.
Okay. All right. I take that back, but it's not a cultural thing.
You sure?
Yeah.
Or maybe because of the weather, because you rarely go outside when it's too cold.
I don't know. Let me maybe again, and you might think I'm stupid for making that connotation. But we had landlines, and you guys in the Philippines hardly had any landlines. You automatically or you switch immediately to mobile phones. So maybe it's more in your culture or something like that to play online games than it is for us, because we also. Well,
Honey, we
our
also had
past-
landlines.
From our past, we are used to playing board games. If you're raised with
We
that.
also had landlines.
I said maybe it's a weird comparison.
I think
It's not cultural, but you're giving the chance here, and if it's supported by your parents as a kid, you pick it up. And nou ja, even adults play board games. Well, I play board games. For example, the Kolonisten van Catan or Catan.
Yeah,
I
that's
played
my
that-
favorite.
I played that with my brother and with now, for example, Alvin, a friend of ours, and Jordi, friends of ours. I played that for hours, deeply into the night, until 2-3 o'clock, and then I still had to drive back to Breda for at least an hour. That's how much we played that game, actually.
So I think it's already a cultural thing for you, because if you grew up with that, then it's a cultural thing, toch? Because you're not the only Dutch person who likes to play board games.
Nee, but more old-fashioned board games, eh? It's difficult to explain. Like, for example, Dungeons and Dragons is a no-go for me.
Yeah, because you're old.
Wise.
Old.
Wise.
Okay, so which board game is your favorite?
First of all, the video I stopped for a while because the boss on the other side of this, she disagreed with something I said. Yeah, but that's not important.
Now, doe maar, vertel maar. Which board game is your favorite?
My favorite, Catan and Axis and Allies.
I never played that.
Now, Axis and Allies is like you have to read a manual like 50, 60 pages.
Yeah.
And therefore it's also very complicated to explain. Jip and Roshan would like to play that, but I refer them to the manual and then they say, no, you have to explain me. But that means I have to explain for like 3 hours and I don't have the patience. But it's a board game about the situation in the world or in Europe in 41, 42. And from there you have to start the game and then it will show if either Germany and Japan will win or the Allies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the one with the train, how do you call it?
Ticket to Ride.
Ticket to Ride? Yeah.
We also like that.
Yeah. Monopoly?
That is something a lot of people like, but I really hate that game.
But I do like also the Uno.
Uno,
But
that's
it's not a
card
board game.
No,
It's a card game,
It's a
but I
card
do
game.
like also.
Yeah. I also like card games. I also like to play poker, but that's a different story.
Yeah. And what else do we have? Genius?
We play Genius, yeah, from time to time. Risk.
Risk, yeah.
Trivial-
Cluedo, yeah.
Cluedo, Trivial Pursuit,
Yeah.
for the knowledge.
Mm-hmm. And but the Catan, we have different kinds of Catan, toch?
We have all the extensions.
Yeah. And also the Star Trek Catan.
Yeah, but that's not important. That's
Yeah,
just,
but still, it's Catan.
at least it got some people on board.
Okay. So, do you have any advice for those who's not into board games?
Try it.
Why?
Because it's entertaining. You're actually interacting with the real people.
Yeah. Is there any fake people?
Sorry, any fake people?
Fake people?
Why would there be fake people in board
You
games?
said real people.
I mean, try to get out of your online games and behind the PlayStation or your laptop and actually play a board game with your family or with your friends. It's kind of neat, kind of nice.
But is it nice to play as a family?
As long as the lab may win.
Gag.
Nee, I think it's always nice to play. It's always nice to play with the family. But for us as parents, sometimes you have to juggle a little bit. Do you let the kids win, or you don't let them win? A board game is also a nice experience in the concept of winning and losing, and the kid also has to learn how to lose.
Yeah, it's not just all about winning. Toch?
Nee, the thing is, of course for me it's difficult because most of the times I win, but it's the experience of the game.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but even there's beauty in losing.
true.
If you have a nice game together and then maybe you won, Yip won, or whoever won, well, it's okay as long as you also had the nice experience and at least it was exciting till the end.
Yeah. But as a parent, do you believe that you should always let the kids win?
Nee, definitely not.
Why?
If they reach a certain age, and like the two boys have reached a certain age, I will not let them win anymore because they also have to learn and face the concept of accept the fact that they can lose in life. We live different story because she's 4, she wants to win, it's important. We'll teach her later that she also has to lose from time, that she will also lose in life. Saying that, certain times I let the boys win, but not as a rule.
Okay. But the last time we played, they really won, eh?
They really won because but those kind of things are very difficult. How do you say that, to lose, because that's a knowledge game, and I would not lose that intentionally or
Yeah,
just
but
miss say the answer.
yeah, but I have to admit that the two boys are smarter than me.
At certain points, I guess.
Mhm.
Nee, ja, but
And also with
nee, but in all fairness, what I said, Roshan is 17, so he has reached a certain age that he's almost mature. So his level of knowledge, especially his capability of remembering things, is way better than ours because we're already going down.
Yeah.
Only thing is that sometimes they know things which I'm like, that's not bloody relevant or important in life. But yeah, that's me as an old guy looking down. Okay. I hope you guys learned something from me today. Oh, sorry, from us today. And we love to see you back tomorrow. And then we'll talk about something which is really interesting. Traveling.
Okay. Zeg doei doei.
Nee, ik zeg helemaal niet doei doei. Ik weef.